We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Minnesota Twins and the Texas Rangers, with Merrifield next to hit. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And he'll step off and try again. First pitch on its way. 0-1 the count.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Nelson Cruz now.
The designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Miles isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
2-2.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double. So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away. Standing in now, Mitch Garver. And he'll swing and send a chopper to third. He's got it. Odor on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So stepping in, Danny Santana. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Garver corrals it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Up next for the Rangers, Corey Dickerson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Dickerson.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Here's Joey Gallo now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Man at first for him following the one-out single. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. A bullet to first base. And he'll take it to the bag for the out. And there. Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The right fielder, Matt.
Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
The third baseman, number 24, Josh.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-1.
That's out.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded by Adore. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Reined in, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in, Robinson Chirinos, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Now to the plate, Elvis Andrus. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez. The bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike. Oh, that's inside.
Third inning, no score to this point. Two balls and a strike.
Count was 2-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
This one's down to third. Frazier's up with it. And there's out number 2. With Merrifield next to bat. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a flare out toward right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
To the plate, the designated hitter, Nelson.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Now back, left field.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Popped him up. Chirinos shading to his right, and that retires the side. At the plate, Ronald Guzman, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
First baseman, Ronald.
Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Liner in there for a base hit. So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. This will look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Guzman aboard here at first with nobody out. And he fouls this one off. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Center fielder looking up. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Here's Todd Frazier now.
Batting right, the third baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
Grounded back up the middle. Merrifield brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. So next to the plate for Texas, Danny Santana looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Line towards center field, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
The left fielder, number
At the plate, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. And he lays off for ball 1.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And another foul ball. Still only 1 out in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or...
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
No balls and 1 strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he pops it up back behind second base. Gonzalez is there for it, and that retires the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter. Mitch Garver comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Number 22.
Bigging in for his second at bat, Miguel Sano. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The right fielder.
So 2 gone now for the Twins in their half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. Out in front of it, strike 1. Pitch on the way. Sliced hard on the ground. Frazier is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the catcher Robinson Chirinos. First pitch of the at-bat. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. About time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
And there's 1 away. Here's Elvis Andrus now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball.
And he drops it.
Now back, first baseman.
Into the box now, Ronald Guzman. Line drive, base hit to right. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Rougned Odor now.
Second baseman.
As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Odor is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder Byron Buxton. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Danny Santana, he singled his last time up. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield scoops it up. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Ready once again, Corey Dickerson. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Pitch on the way. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. At the plate now, Joey Gallo. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Willie Calhoun. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Whit Merrifield. First offering on its way. The 1-0 home. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Soft liner to the right side. And he is out on the tag. Digging in and looking for more. Nelson Cruz already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
And a fastball misses there. Ball 4.
Eddie Rosario.
He's set. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Now back, catcher, Mitch Garver.
To the plate now, Mitch Garver, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next.
The first baseman, Miguel.
He's set and the pitch.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Here's a high pop-up. Miles is under it near the mound, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Robinson Chirinos.
Robinson Chirinos.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And a good start to the inning for the Rangers. It's going to be a leadoff double. So Elvis Andrus the next to bat, as he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands at strike one.
There's a slogan that's throwing too many strikes. That might be the case for this guy in this outing right here. So far, not pitching all that well, but 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And that's in there. Base hit. Chirinos ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting.
Standing in now, Ronald Guzman. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Ball 1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-2. Now a chopper to first, might only get one. Throw to the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Into the box now, Rougned Odor comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble at a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Rougned Odor becomes out number 2 this inning. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1. So now to the plate, Danny Santana batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And he lays off again, ball 3. The 3-1. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. Stepping up now, Corey Dickerson. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Merrifield is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases. 7th inning ready to roll, and digging in is the outfielder Max Kepler.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
The third baseman,
Josh Donaldson digging in now as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. On the ground to the left side. To second for one. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
The batter, number 9.
So base is empty now after the double play. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez. Cody Allen will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. Count even at 2-2. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Joey Gallo.
The right fielder, Joey Gallo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 1-0.
Too low to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful, because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Fouled off. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. Into the box, Willie Calhoun.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. On the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Now in the box, Robinson Chirinos. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
1-1 to Chirinos. Hit softly on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Swinging a blooper to the right side. In comes Kepler. He's there, but oh, he missed it.
Up next to the Rangers, the first baseman, Ronald.
Tyler Clippard takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. In now, Ronald Guzman, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario is there. And the inning is over. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Number 25, Byron Buxton.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Fastball just missed above the zone. Buxton ahead in the count, 3 balls and a strike.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Twins center fielder. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
This pitch is popped up, and no one will get this one. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. He'll try it again. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Nelson Cruz. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. That's wide. 2-0.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
Luis Garcia enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Rougned Odor. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Where this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Todd Frazier. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Popped him up. Garver waits on it. 2 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Danny Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A little roller toward the hole. He's got it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one. And next will be the imposing power bat, Mitch Garver. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
1-2 to the Twins catcher. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Into the box now, Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
1 out, nobody on. A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Comes with the fastball, but it's outside for ball 4. Standing in, Max Kepler. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Kepler.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Odor has it. Andrus on to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion, 6-1 the final. The Texas Rangers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jordan Lyles takes home the win. Kenta Maeda permitted.